guys, my name is Shay, aka Stitchopotamus, here on YouTube, and this is my like 20-something, 21st Flosstube, I think. I don't know. Something like that. I'm really pink. I don't know if that's just lighting or if I'm really flushed. I might be really flushed. It's hard to tell. Maybe. I don't know. I run flushed anyways. I'm very red generally. But whatever. I'll fix it later, I guess, hopefully. This is a Flosstube. We'll do all the normal Flosstube-y things. So I guess let's get started, right? Not much has changed about the way I've stitched. The only thing that's changed is I bought a new thing to hold my project bag. So traditionally, or for the longest time rather, I should say, I was using kind of one of these. You can't see me. I'm using one of these like little, like gray or white and brown baskets. The only thing with those, the only reason why I stopped using it is because it's not very, like, it doesn't stand up very well on its own, and so it was kind of making a mess. Like, I would just get frustrated and just pile stuff on top of it, which is not an effective basket at that point. So I went ahead and bought oh fuck, this guy on Amazon. So this is a document, or like a file, fireproof file case of some sort. I don't need it to be fireproof, but this was the one that looked like it was going to be the sturdiest, and I think that that's going to be the best thing for me. I'm also, it comes with lots of little pockets, right, and some on the sides here, and it comes with pretty sturdy little handles, and it's collapsible, so when I don't have any project bags in it, I can always collapse it. So I bought it partially because I needed a place that's better to put my stuff, especially because I like stitch in bed a lot, and I needed something that I could like keep on my bed and it wouldn't get in the way. So this looks like it's going to be a good option. It has really sturdy straps, which I'm excited about because I think it'll make it easier to carry stuff into retreat. And the next retreat is in a month and a half, and so I wanted something that would be a little bit easier to carry all my stuff, because generally I just use like totes, and those were working, like they're fine, but this is hopefully going to be a little bit of a better option. That's really the only thing that's changed. I just got it today though, so it's not like it's been a particularly long change. Flosstubes, I haven't really watched any Flosstubes as per usual. I'm still watching a lot of Georgia Marie's midweek mystery videos, which I've been enjoying. I just watched a documentary on Fred and Rose West on Netflix that was really good. And I'm currently watching a show called Karma on Netflix, which is a K-drama that's kind of like a crime, dark comedy. I don't know if it's meant to be dark comedy, but it is kind of like anyways, I'm not going to spoil it because people might want to watch it, but I don't know, it's just interesting. It's a good show. It's a good show. I've been watching that today. I guess that's all the vamping I have for the beginning of the video, so let's move on to stuff. Now, I technically have 5 finishes. Yay! I'm not going to show you 3 of them because 3 of them are smalls for the smalls exchange for the, this very much sounds like Cusco, the poison for Cusco, Cusco's poison. That very much sounds like what I was saying. 3 of those are for the stitching retreat, which the stitching retreat I'm talking about is Stitching Sirens here in San Antonio. It's hosted by Under the Sea Fabrics, and it's at the end of June. So there's 2 smalls for the actual retreat, and then our table is doing a smalls exchange all on its own self. And so I have 3 little, like 1,000 stitch projects there, and I won't show you those. I'll take pictures of them. I will take pictures of them before I fully finish them, and then once they're fully finished, and show you those in the first, Flosstube I have after that stitching retreat. But I'm not going to show you them now in case someone is following me, which is presumptuous, I know. But in case someone is following me and wants that, or not wants, but is going to pick that pattern and wants like a surprise, I guess. So technically I have 5 stitches, or 5 finishes. I'm only going to show you 2. So these 2 are finished. Yay! Sort of. One of them is sort of finished. This is Moon Garden Sal by Witch's Garden Crafts. It is on Puget, 28 count even weave by Witch's Garden Crafts, and it is completed. It is very much completed, and I'll give you some stats on it. So, sorry if everything shakes. So, this is Moon Garden, was finished on 5/5. I finished it on 5/5. It is 8,563 stitches, and it is 100% done. I think last time I saw y'all, I was kind of complaining about the fact that I didn't realize that I was so far behind. I think it was like 2,500 stitches behind, but I got most of that done in one day, which was like the Sunday after I saw y'all last. I got like 2,200 stitches in that one day alone in it, so that was really cool. That's like, at that point it was my personal best. I've since beaten it, but at that point it was my personal best like number of stitches I've done. It's completed. I love it. I love it so much. I love this little plant on its little trellis, tomato cage, upside down tomato cage. I don't know. I love it so much. I was kind of not digging at first. I did not think I was going to dig, I should say, all of this phlox. My cough has not gone away. All of this phlox, because I didn't like how spread out it was, but it looks really cute. So I'm glad that it's there. I like it. I like it a lot. I love my fox. I love my butterfly. I love it so much. So much. Very good. Very good. So again, it's on Puget 28 count even weave by Witch's Garden Crafts. This is the Witch's Garden Crafts Moon Garden Cell. Jeez, I can't talk. Witch's Garden Crafts Moon Garden Cell, and it is completed. This is the one that is sort of not completed, sort of. So technically the entire cell is completed. This is Secret Grove by NeedleLot Designs. This is the original cell, right? However, since this one was finished on 5/9, I believe, yeah. 5/9, which the last release was little dragonfly, and then these cards, these like magic tools, right? Because this is a magician frog, from what I remember, right? And so originally, this was all it was. But then about a couple days after the last release was released, she released another 2,500 stitches in like an extended release. And since I have so much fabric, because I got a good 5 more inches of fabric at the bottom, and because it's cute, I'm going to do it. So I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I will do it. It is another like 2,500 stitches. So this right here, the original cell was 17,558 stitches. I finished it on 5/9, which is the day that this last pattern was released. I rocketed it out because it was a Friday, so I got home and finished it. She released another 2,531 stitches, so I will finish that eventually. Because I do like it. It's cute. It's like a badger and a tree. I think of a plant of some sort. I can't remember all that's in there. It's cute. I can do 2,500 stitches pretty easily, but I've got a lot of catching up to do, so I'm not going to do that yet. And technically it is finished, so I'm going to consider it finished because that's what it is. Also, I already de-kitted it and put away all the floss for it, and now I'm going to have to dig it back out and fix it, so I'll do it another day. But anyways, this is on 16 count Picture This Plus in Plum. And again, this is Secret Grove by NeedleLot Designs, and it's technically finished. Yay! Yay! It was a long one. It is completed. So I also have 3 starts. Technically, I guess you could say I have 6 starts because I have the 3 finishes, which I all started on like the past couple days. They weren't very big. It took me not super long to do them. But so technically I have 6 starts, but I'm only going to show you 3. Same thing. This is Tea Dragons. I'm all caught up on Tea Dragon Cell. So make sure you can see all of them pretty well. Yosh, you can. So this is Tea Dragon by WorldOnAStringByDara. There we go. These are the 3 releases that have been released so far. This is Mint, Chamomile, and Earl Grey. I just realized that's a tea bag. I've been sitting here trying to figure out what this thing was. It's a tea bag. That makes so much more sense. Of course it's a tea bag. Duh. Like, I knew that was a lime because bergamot is like the citrusy flavor you get in Earl Grey, and it's like it's not technically a lime, it's a plant, but it has a lime taste, so it's usually, this is chamomile, so dragon's sleeping, of course. I had to do some creative backstitching just so that you could see these a little bit more on this orangey fabric. It works really well for the white. The white looks really nice on it, but you can't really see the white at the top here, so I went ahead and just backstitched it a little bit so you can see the steam coming off that chamomile cup. And this is mint. Mint took me a little while to see until I was starting to stitch it, that I could see where the dragon was, because the dragon is actually jumping into the cup, which is pretty cute. Pretty cute. I love mint tea. I also love this mug. This is my favorite mug of the bunch. So far. So far. But, these are on printed Charles Craft Ada that I got at Michael's. Originally called for was perforated paper. Tried perforated paper once for like 5 minutes. Didn't like it, so I didn't ever do it again, because that's who I am. Sorry, I thought it was showing me that there was a new season of Great British Baking Syrup coming soon, but it's not going to be to the end of summer, and I know that. I don't know why I was fooled. Anyways, easily distracted. So this is technically just two of the, there's 3 colors. I got 2 of each color. So this is like an orangey yellow color, and then a green blue color, so I was actually able to get 2, like both of these kind of out of the same fabric, the same cut of fabric, there we go. And then this is another one. So I haven't even tried the purple pinky one yet. Hopefully I get to use that one soon, because it's a pretty color. But these are all caught up. Next one should be released, I think, this week. So far we are at 1,280 stitches, I think it was. 1,280 stitches. This is Book of the Poison Garden by Living on the Rainbow, and I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. It is not caught up, but it is not behind either. Technically, I still have the front cover was released, I think, yeah, Thursday or something like that. I love it. I think there was a stitch missing. Yeah, there's a stitch missing right here. I need to fix that. I remember seeing it the other day and thinking, ah, fuck, I gotta fix that. So, Book of the Poison Gardens Sal. I liked this so much, I liked stitching this so much, that I went ahead and bought all the little accoutrements, which comes with like book corners and like the charm and all that kind of stuff. I like this so much, I went and bought the ones with the Sals I don't have yet. So I'll do all of them. I was also really impressed by the size of this. I thought it was going to be tiny. I really did think it was like an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches tops. But it's actually about 3 to 4 inches, which is a good size. And this is 18 count Ada, so it's a pretty good size. And yeah, I love it. This is not Krennic, which is what it's called for. This is Treasure Braid, like one of the high gloss, like gold treasure braids, which was really easy to work with once I realized I could use my handy dandy braid gloss for it. So a lot easier to work with after that, because then it stopped separating so bad on me. But yeah, super fun. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Not caught up, but not behind. This right here is about 2,236. Nope, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. It's at the top of this page. 2,996 stitches right here, and I have another 2,036 stitches left to go on the front cover. So, all done. Not all done. It's not all done. Why did I say all done? This one is all caught up. Similarly to the Tea Dragons, this is all caught up. This is Burrow Tales by Quaternion Designs, or Quaternion Creations. And this is technically 2 releases. I got this one done right as this one was, or a couple days after this one was released. So the Owl was the first release, and this is the second release. And I love it. I love Quaternion styles like this. I think they're just super cute. I love this kind of vibe that she has to quite a few of her projects. This kind of like monochrome, pop-a-color vibe is my favorite. I dig it. This is Sarah's 28 count even weave. I think it's Lugana, by Under the Sea Fabrics, which is my local needle workshop. So I love it. So far we have scrolled too far. 2,236 stitches altogether so far. Caught up. Next one should come not next week, but the week after. I love it a lot. This one, I technically only did a tiny bit of stitches on this since the last time I saw you. I'm looking at my computer, like, tell me how many I did. It was like 200 stitches, I think. This is the Extraordinary Bird Cell. The first bird is out, or I guess the first, like, feet is what she calls them, is down here. It is like some water fill, as well as a bird here, and then, technically a bird there, and then a little flower, a really pretty flower here. So I'm very excited about that. This is Sandbar in 32 count, I believe. by Linen by Stitch Me Plus. There we go. Jeez. I love my murder parrot. Part of the reason why I'm showing you this, besides the fact that I did 200 stitches since the last time I saw you, part of the reason why I'm showing you this is because my murder parrot looks even better now that he's been completed. So it's technically a Pesquet's parrot, but I like the murder parrot better. I think he looks super cool. I think sometimes also called a Dracula parrot is what I remember reading, but super cool. So that's all of my work so far. So far this week, because now I can say these things. So this past 2 weeks since I saw you last, I think I've done like 13,500 to 1,400. Nope, 13,500 to 14,000 stitches. So far in the month of May, I've done 16,508 stitches. But that includes like, we'll say 2,000 stitches for the sake of ease that I did before I saw you last. So before the last video, right? So since the last video, I've done 14,500 stitches, roughly, roundabouts, and I think that's pretty cool to be able to say that. That's super cool. So I wanted to be able to say that to you. I don't know why I think that's so cool, but it is. Let's do stash. This is $60 worth of floss. I went on my Threadalog. I'll just stick it here so I'm not making noises. I went on my Threadalog and just went through and added one skein of each color I didn't already have in stash to my shopping cart, and went to Michael's and bought all the ones I could. So I'm like probably like 2 or 3 colors shy of having a full set of DMC. So that's pretty exciting. I've never had a full set of DMC ever. Never thought I needed it, and now I stitch enough that I do, right? So this way I have to go to Michael's a lot less, I guess. But I haven't put it in my Threadalog. I will do it later. It's going to take me some time, so I'm not going to do it yet. Alright. Oh, I guess I'll just do these all together. So these are two 1, 2, 3 stitch orders. 1, 2, 3 stitch orders. This is the first one. This is 3 of the 4 Celtic seasonal designs patterns by Lavender and Lace. I have Spring, Autumn, and Celtic Winter. I'm missing Celtic Summer. Hopefully they will tell me when I can order it, because I want the set, because I think these are all super cute and I'm obsessed with them. These are kind of the fancy ladies that I would like to do. I also like that the fancy ladies are not all the same. Like, there's diversity. Not a lot of diversity, but diversity. So I dig it. I dig it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. This is another one. This is just some bits and bobs. This is finishing tape by It's So Emma. I bought it because I'm going to be finishing up all of those projects I just mentioned, the ones for next, for the stitching retreat. Jeez, I'm losing words again. Stitching retreat. I also heard people used it to based off edges. I don't know how, because it's double-sided. I think that would bug me, but I might give it a try and see if I like it. Just finishing tape. This is Treasure Braid. This is Petite Treasure Braid in PB57. This is the other color needed for the Book of the Poison Garden Cell. And then I went ahead and bought a whole bunch of self-stick mounting boards for those projects that I'll have to finish. Plus, I like having them a little bit on hand because I think they're good, helpful. This is my Night Stalker's Calling Floss, which I cannot remember what it said in the last email, but I believe this is bird themed. So we got a little owl, needle minder, geez Louise, and then 3 Night Stalker's Calling flosses. We have House Finch, which is very cute and light and delicate. We have Spangled Continga, which I'm sure I'm probably saying incorrectly, which is pretty blue. And then this one is Allen's Hummingbird, which I really like. It's a good fall color. Vera Preta. And then I have my Monty Python 50-year anniversary mystery kit by Forbidden Fiber Co. I like Forbidden Fiber Co.'s kits like this because I just like I like the pattern, not the patterns, the fandoms they use. I think the fandoms that they use are really cool. Because you don't, I mean, there's a lot of Disney fandom like patterns, which is great. I love Disney. It's great. But like, for me, this is what I like. I like Monty Python. I like some of the books that they based movies off of. Not movies, patterns off of. There's a Sherlock Holmes one coming for Halloween this year. So I like it a lot. So this is Monty Python. I think I got the extra large bag. So that says "Tis but a scratch." I dig it. This is cool. This is cool. No, I keep closing it. Alright, it comes with a pattern, which is the Night Susei and all the floss you need, as well as a little needle minder of the bunny, murderous bunny, and then the fabric that you would need as well is Conservatory. I got 1/8 of a yard in Lugana, and it's a really pretty like yellowy greeny model. Very pretty, very pretty. And last but not least, I won't show you inside of it for obvious reasons, but I got the Emerging Queendom book by Quaternarian Designs, and I should have bought it when it first came out, like when it was first released for Nashville, but I didn't, and then my local needle workshop ran out, but I dig it so much. It's so pretty. Like, this is so cute. It's adorbs. It's adorbs. I don't know where I'm going to put it. All my stitching books are up there, but I don't think there's enough room up there. I also went ahead and pre-ordered Witchy Stitcher's book that's coming out. It's on Amazon. The pre-order is on Amazon. I think she said the pre-order is anywhere that you could buy books. I bought mine on Amazon. But yeah, I think that's all I got for you today, guys. Holler if you need me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!